Wow, we are Friday already. Look at that. We're already at Friday. Morning, everybody. This is going to be a fun show this morning because I'm going to start off with Bill Belichick. But first, I got to tell you that we had two major injuries yesterday. The first one to Jalen Ramsey, and he's going to be out to December. So Miami better be glad they drafted that kid Smith from South Carolina because from everything I'm hearing, that kid's a baller. Miami will survive that. They'll be okay. They'll survive that. So he tore his complete meniscus. He had to do major surgery. He's doing it as we speak. And they're talking December. So he's going to be gone for a while. That's why you draft for best player available is sometimes better than need. So it's interesting, for them. And I'll get into the Dolphins in a little while, okay? Because it's going to be a good one today. Joe Burrow got hurt again. I mean, Wells is new. He gets hurt every training camp. It's just a shin, though. He'll be all right, But you don't like to see a top 3 quarterback in the league hurt like that. You don't. And Bengals, you could definitely say probably second best team in football. You could say that. You won't get an argument from me. And you should be okay. All right. Players who stood out yesterday. I'm going to do it in reverse order, okay? Tua looked very good yesterday. Tagovailoa looked real good from everything I hear. What's up, Pete? From everything I hear, he looked good yesterday. Morning to Pete. I'm doing it in reverse, so I'm saving the best for last. Deshaun Watson continues to blow people's minds in Cleveland. I like Cleveland a lot this year. All right. Yeah, I heard Thompson's looking real good down in Miami. Jordan Love threw nothing but missiles yesterday. But the man who stole the show yesterday in the NFL, your hopes are still low? I don't know what to tell you, Pete. I mean, Pete, you've been up here many times, bro. You know how I feel about Tua, bro. I'm not a big fan of his, man. But one thing you gotta admit, Pete, is that one thing you gotta admit, when he was healthy last year, he did produce. Is he in the top 10 quarterbacks of the league? No. He's not. When he's healthy in December. Before I continue that, my boys in the chat, good morning to you, Little Rock. Good morning, family. Good morning to Little Rock. Always coming by and supporting me. Love you, man. Let's get KJ Jefferson to a top 10 pick in next year's draft. Let's do that. Oh, sweet. There you go, baby. I was wrong. Yeah. 7 more years for Justin Herbert. And the Chargers. I did that yesterday morning. Yeah, Pete. You're right, Pete. You can't worry about September. You got to worry about December. And that 0-4 swoon Tua had last year in December was evident, bro. Oh, goddamn, he got figured out. You're right, Pete. I can't lie about that. The big, impressive player in camp yesterday was definitely Justin Fields. And I remember Lewis was up there acting like a goddamn fool a couple of months ago because his quarterback, the fake number one, not the real number one in that thumbnail, he was complaining about why who cares about a quarterback who can throw 80 yards in a dime. He would take a quarterback who throws 50 yards and is wobbly than a quarterback that throws 80 yards in a dime. Well, this is the reason why you take the quarterback that can throw 80 yards in a dime. Justin Fields put on a show yesterday, throwing 70 and 80-yard missiles to DJ Moore. And when you listen to the Chicago Bear media and the Cleveland Brown media, they act like they've never seen a true franchise quarterback before. They really act that way. I mean, my God, in Cleveland, they're treating Deshaun Watson like he's the Antichrist. And they're not buying into Watson in Cleveland. Media is not buying into it. You know, if he wins 11 games, then they'll buy into it. In Chicago, I think the mindset is Justin Fields is only going to win 5 games, and the way they're talking, they're ready to move on from him. Well, I got news for Bear and especially Cleveland Brown fans. I don't know about Fields, but I know one thing. Watson is top 8 right now. He can get back to top 5. And I think he will this year with a big year. All right, let's get this started. We're going to begin Worlds. We're going to begin in New England. And what can you say? I mean, we'll begin with the Patriots. Look, I know this man has had a great 19-year run with Tom Brady, but sometimes good things come to an end. And what I mean by that is Bill Belichick's seat is so hot right now in New England that I think the New England media is going around it because the man has bought 6 Super Bowls. But when the man who signs his checks doesn't like you personally, that changes things. And Bob Kraft has made it no secret that he is not a big fan of Bill Belichick. And I think Bob Kraft will never forgive Belichick for running Brady out of town, which he basically did. No player on the planet Earth is a more team player than Tom Brady. Tom Brady clearly underpaid in New England. That man played there 20 years. His average salary there was $11 million a year. he didn't really get paid till he got to Tampa Bay. Now, Brady, in exchange, most people consider him the GOAT. Okay. And, you know, I had Canes up here yesterday go, he'll always be a Patriot. I don't know about that. Brady's going to go into Canton as a Patriot. But I think what he did in Tampa Bay, his first year there, speaks volumes. And we got to, I'm going to get to after I do the Dolphins. I'm going to talk about this latest that happened. It was happening in Denver right now. Okay. I'm going to look up Belichick's record right now as a football coach in New England. And there's a reason why I'm going there. Oh, okay. It's crazy what's happening in Boston right now. As finally, Bill Belichick's seat is burning. I wouldn't say he gets fired this year, but at the end of 2024, if the Patriots are still irrelevant, which they are right now, then he's gone. I don't think Kraft will get rid of him that quick. But I feel that Bill Belichick's seat is hot right now. It's going to get to a point where if Belichick does finish last in this division, this time next year, the Sharks are going to be circling around Bill Belichick. I'm going to give you Belichick's career record in New England. Tell you how great of a coach this man is. All right. In New England, let me get this. In New England, this man's record as Patriot coach is 262 and 108. That's fucking ridiculous. A 714 winning percentage as a head coach. That shit don't make sense. We know his Super Bowl history. We don't have to get into that. This man is a legendary coach. Let's just call it what it is. You could even argue he's the greatest coach of all time. I think it's the little things that is built up in Bob Kraft. Why he is tired of his ass. The cheating, the scandals, the defiance, arrogance of Bill Belichick, the mumbling to the media. I think it gets tiresome after a while. And when you're irrelevant, which the Patriots are, they are irrelevant now, finally. No one cares about them. Who knows what happens by Christmas? Because by Christmas, you'll know who's running for the playoffs and who's not. I don't see it for New England this year either. They should have went out and got Hopkins. That would have been a big help to them. Okay. Philadelphia at home, Miami at home, at the Jets, at Dallas. That's not looking good either. And that's the start of the season. That's not looking good. Who cares where they finish? I'll give them 6-11, 7-10. The bottom line is this: Belichick, I don't think it's lost it. I think Belichick is a goddamn fool. You need a fucking number one receiver, bro. And you need a running back, right? A real running back. And I don't give a damn that the running back that you're starting is 23rd in the fantasy rankings, bro. Miami's defense, they don't need Ramsey right now. Miami's defense will still be damn good. The Jets, they're a Dalvin Cook away from solidifying themselves. And then Buffalo, whose legacy of Josh Allen is hanging in the balance this year. If you're in the chat room, I'll say what's up to you in a minute. Okay. This is really not looking good for Belichick. I see more people come in the room. Browns making playoffs with Watson, and Miami will sit and watch and say, we wish we had Watson. Goddamn, Pete. Goddamn. Manzano said, yeah, Bernie Kosar, last great quarterback. He only 3 wins behind Shula. Is that only regular season? Of that? That's regular season, I just said. That's regular season for Bill Belichick. I just think the Patriots lost their way. And they're done. What can I say? They're done. Unless next year he goes out and really swallows his goddamn ego to keep his job. Okay? It's done. So New England got 6-11, 7-10, definitely finishing last in the AFC East. The Buffalo Bills. Number 30 years ago, Chris Berman, ESPN, used to say, nobody circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bills. Well, guess what? There's a man named Patrick Mahomes who has circled the wagons. And now there's a new guy named Joe Burrow who circled the wagons. A lot's coming out now. It's what I said, and I was proven right. What else is new? That Stephon Diggs don't think Josh Allen has the heart like Joe Burrow, the moxie like Joe Burrow. Something I called 2 years ago. Shout out to him. Sports Illustrated correspondent, by the way. And now Buffalo has a gun to the head. I think Miami and the Jets have passed Buffalo by. I think everything changed for the Bills in that first game against the Jets when they knocked Josh Allen's elbow out. And I look at Buffalo now, and this is it for them. If they don't win the Super Bowl, they have to win the Super Bowl. They just can't get there. They have to win the Super Bowl. And I don't feel they're better than Miami or the Jets. I don't. I got Buffalo in third. Buffalo could finish either third or first, and I don't see it. I don't think they have enough weapons. I think the most important player on that team is Gabriel Davis. As he's grown up now, if he's grown up, then Buffalo can make a serious run to win the Super Bowl. If he's still inconsistent and dropping balls and being invisible, then the Bills are looking at 11, 10, and 7. They have a very easy first half of the schedule. And when they play the Bengals week 9, that's going to tell you everything you want to know about the Bills. They go to Cincinnati and get blown out. They're done. They're done. They're finished. Their whole season for them, their whole legacy of what they're trying to build is that Cincinnati game, week 9 in Cincinnati. That's what those players are looking forward to. They want to see, can Josh Allen step up in that spot against Joe Burrow on the other side? And I don't know. That's the beautiful thing about sports. We're going to watch it in front of us and see what happens. So, I think Buffalo is under the gun, and I just don't see it for them. I don't. Which leaves me, I'm going to do Patrick Mahomes before I go off the air. Guess who that leaves me with? You got it. The ineptness of the Miami Dolphins. You can't make this shit up. The latest, Jalen Ramsey tears off his meniscus. He'll be out until December. You cannot make this shit up when it comes to the Miami Dolphins. Let's do it, folks. 50 years. That's right. 50 years since their last Super Bowl win. 39 years since their last Super Bowl appearance. 31 years since their last AFC Championship game appearance. 23 years since they won their last playoff game. Since 2001, which was 22 years ago, they only made the playoffs 3 times. Oh, wait, they got lucky. Tom Brady tore his knee first game of the year. The Miami got in, they didn't over tiebreaker. Both finished 11-5. 2016, Tannehill got hurt, but Tannehill is mediocre at best. And they got Nat Moore, got the shit knocked out of him in a playoff game in Pittsburgh. And then last year, so that's 3 times in the last 21 years, 22 years they made the playoffs. Last year, they played very valiant up in Buffalo. I give the Dolphins some credit for that. They showed some character. They showed some guile. You know, the excuse makers. If we had Dalvin Cook, we would have won that game. If we had Tua, we would have won that game. You don't know that. Let me add to this. Okay, let me add to this. You have a delusional, think they know it all fan base that cannot accept the ineptitude of this franchise. You think if Jerry Jones cost the Cowboys a draft pick last year, you think that the Cowboy fans would have said that's okay? You think if Mark Murphy and Brian Gutekunst in Green Bay would have done the buffoonery of Stephen Ross and lost the draft pick, that would have been okay in the little town of Green Bay, Wisconsin? Do you think the Rooney family would ever think of doing something like that? York out in San Francisco. You think if he did something like that, those fans wouldn't hold him accountable? Yet, one of the biggest downfalls of the Dolphin franchise is a fan base that never holds their front office or owner accountable. And this is why the Dolphins can continue to be inept. They can continue to not make the playoffs or get bumped in the first round. I look at their team right now. I'll do it in reverse order. Their secondary, Ramsey will be back, so it's going to be okay. Ramsey will play at least 6 games. So you'll live without him, okay? He'll be fine. The Dolphin defense will be fine. Secondary is outstanding. Front line is very, very good. Okay, Phillips is looked like a monster. Linebackers suck. Okay, it's called like it is. Their linebackers suck. Offensive line putrid. Running backs blow. Receivers, the best receiving room in football. Quarterback, Zai. Okay. The only reason why I'm picking them to win this division is because of talent. Okay? Talent. The question is, and I'm going to go on the assumption they will not get Dalvin Cook now that he's staying there over the weekend, up here in New York for the weekend. He's going to go to practice tomorrow and, hang out, talk to the guys. And then Sunday, he's going to talk to Woody Johnson and Joe Douglas, the GM. Okay. Dalvin Cook. When I look at Miami, I think they're way overdue for a playoff victory. You got some of their moronic fans who are talking AFC Championship or bust. I mean, remember, folks, this is a franchise that hasn't won a playoff game in 23 years. So they're talking AFC Championship or bust. They're talking Super Bowl. I don't see it. Matter of fact, let me say this for the record. Oh, I'm having fun up here. We'll praise Patrick Mahomes before I get off. I look at a fan base here, but you can arguably say never seen them win. I would say 95% of the fan base under 40 has never seen them win a damn thing. Nothing. No, playoff game, nothing. Which is pathetic. Oh, man. You can't make this shit up. The ineptness is already started with Ramsey hurt. Who the hell knows what's going to happen next with this team? And if they don't get Dalvin Cook, I still think they'll win the division. But, after that, who knows? Who knows? I mean, this team, who the hell knows, bro? They may shock the world, and finally win a playoff game. Maybe. I'd say it's 50-50 that they'll win a playoff game. I say, who knows if they even make the playoffs? Because the AFC is stacked. Okay. I feel they'll win the AFC East 12-5. But after that, I don't know what the hell is going to happen with this group, bro. Okay. And if I hear one more that Tua is better than Dan Marino, this is why, again, you got a lot of fucking fools in the Dolphin fan base. Tua is better than Dan Marino, really? Circle your calendars to let's see, August 27th is what? Trying to think. Got the fantasy football. weekend. I think it's that weekend. So circle August 26th on your calendar, because on that day, we're going to give a tribute up here to Dan Marino. And I'm going to show these fools out here who really believe that Tua is better than Dan Marino, what Dan Marino was made of. See, is moronic, stupid-ass talk from these fucking idiot Dolphin fans like the clowns that was saying this. Okay? Is why guys like me, who, God blessing, I saw them win both Super Bowls. Okay? Very few of us have. I have, Vic has, Dwayne has, and Flipside Fishing has. Okay? The rest of you didn't see a damn thing. Okay? And maybe Larry L. So other than that, none of these guys saw them win anything. None of you guys seen them win anything. And at least 305 saw the Killer Bees, which went to 2 Super Bowls, by the way, in the early 80s. Okay? So, for the fucking idiots who are saying that Tua is better than Dan Marino, I don't know what the fuck you talking about, bro. You are your goddamn minds to say asinine stupidity talk like this, bro. So, checking the moronic fan base that the Dolphins have, checking them. Again, my condolences to Tuanon, who passed away back in June, and his family, the Carmona family. My prayers to them still. I'll do Mahomes before I get off the air. I'm gonna give him a big tribute. So let me get this started. Belichick on the hot seat. I think he'll get one more year after this one. Kraft is going to see, is this man going to bring in some top level talent at receiver and running back. Tight ends are tremendous in New England, by the way. Maybe they get saved by Hunter Henry and Gilsicki. Maybe they'll bail Mac Jones out. Buffalo, I believe time is running out on this group to win a Super Bowl, because Mahomes has put the whole league on notice. We didn't hear Patrick Mahomes earlier this week talking about his legacy of greatness, that he knows that if he wins a third Super Bowl within the next 2 years, he'll be a dynasty in Chiefs Kingdom in Kansas City. And I don't want to hear fools talking about, oh, it's because of Andy Reid. No. Let's set the record straight, okay? Okay. Last year at this time, when Tyreek Hill was gone, Patrick Mahomes had to be broken down and built back up and play real quarterback by Andy Reid. Guess what? He got a second chip. Like he told my man out in Cincinnati the night they got their rings, he flashed it to Jamar Chase, telling him to shut up and kiss the ring. Okay. Mahomes can taste it. We'll do Mahomes before I get off the air. Give him his box of cigars and boy. So you got Belichick on the hot seat. The window is about to close on the Bills. Next week, we'll do Zach Thomas next week, going to the Hall of Fame. One of the best middle linebackers to ever play the game. We'll do him next week, a tribute to him. And at the end of August, Saturday night, we'll do the tribute to Dan Marino. One of the great quarterbacks to play the game. Not the little pineapple, number 1 that's playing in my... How fucking stupid can you be to say that Tua Tagovailoa is better than Dan Marino? This tells you how idiotic, moronic, delusional Dolphin fans are. This tells you that. Let me see who's in this damn room. I'm going to drop the link. You think they're going to give Mahomes back-to-back? Let me see. I'm gonna say hello to everybody. Then I'm gonna drop the link. Peter said what's up to Iman's in here this morning. C. Matt Garrison, what's up, family? And Cat for Life is in here. I can't believe that fans actually said that that Tua is better than Marino. Wow. Unbelievable. Wow. Oh, man. About to drop the link in a second. Say what's up to Iman and Cap for Life. Then I'll drop the link. Oh.
I cut off the light since you got the door closed.
Okay.
Okay? Now I'm leaving.
All right. Oh, man. Unbelievable. Some of these Dolphin fans are unreal. Ooh. Guys, give me a second and I'm going to drop the link. You guys just pop up. While I'm talking, if I hear one more about Saquon Barkley, I'm going to puke. Okay? Who blasted him yesterday? Was it Christian McCaffrey blasted him? Basically saying that the man crawled on his knees to go back to the Giants. He didn't man up and hold out for the money like Josh Jacobs. Basically saying that if you read between the lines, that Saquon crawled back to the master, which is the man. And if you look at it that way, he did. And yes, football is back, family. It sure is. On in the building. Good to see you, Mon, this morning. Good to see everybody this morning. Ooh, boy, that was fun. Josh Fields throwing 70-yard, 80-yard rockets yesterday at practice, hitting deep, hitting more yesterday. That's what you call quarterback, folks. Watson showing his leadership. Jordan Love throwing missiles. Tua throwing 7 touchdowns yesterday at practice. That is what you do. Drop this link and I'll be right back with you guys. Bring you up. Give me a quick second. I'll be right back. Just stay patient with me. So that was my monologue. I'll do Patrick Mahomes before I get off the air. And I'm going to talk about this new war between Billy Turner, Robert Saleh, I forgot the coach of the Broncos last year, and Sean Payton, who ripped the a-hole into last year's Broncos coach. Yeah, Hackett. He destroyed Hackett yesterday for the world to hear. So I'll get to that when I come right back. Woo.
John. What enough to do? Ooh.
All right, let's go. Let's get this shit started. All right. Yesterday, Sean Payton went on a rampage and totally obliterated Hackett, who coached the Broncos last year, called him the worst football coach ever. And then he took a shot at the Jets and Aaron Rodgers. And this is going to be fun, folks. Denver played, the Jets are at Denver week 5. I'm going to show you the maturity of the Jets football team. Jet teams in the past would have been talking shit back at the Broncos. But Robert Saleh shows you his maturity as a head coach now. Said, okay, we'll keep a note of it and we'll see. That's the way you handle it. Jet players are not talking about it. I'll tell you right now, Sean Payton, if Aaron Rodgers is off to a great start, I don't know what to tell you, bro. I'm going to say that to you right now. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what the hell got into Sean Payton yesterday. But something got into Sean Payton yesterday. And it wasn't good. Oh my God. Sean Payton went all in on Hackett yesterday. Oh my Lord. Jets took the high road. They'll play in week 5 in Denver. But former Bronco Billy Turner called Sean Payton a bleeping bum. Unreal. You cannot make this stuff up. Usually the NFL is one of these leagues where politically correct. You know, things are scripted. But Billy Turner, oh, no wonder why. I didn't know Billy Turner was on the Jets now. Okay, so Billy Turner, okay. So he's taking shots at Sean Payton. This is going to be a fun football season, everybody. Wow. You never hear other football players come out and take the low road, or a coach like Sean Payton did. And here's the crazy part. The Walmart family who owns the Broncos, they loved everything Sean Payton did yesterday. They signed off on it. They said, yeah, everything you're saying, Sean, is the truth. He called out the GM, who's still there, John Elway, who's gone. And basically, what Sean Payton is saying, if you read between the lines, he tried to soften the blow on Russell Wilson. But he basically said, you actually let Russell Wilson run the asylum? Really? Really? You let this man have an office in the building that you own, and you only got 5 wins out of it? Hey, and you lost all your draft picks, and you rebuilt the Seahawks again, I could see why Sean Payton was upset. Also, Sean Payton has the power, and there are rumblings out there that Russell Wilson has a real short leash. So that's a team that will be very interesting to watch this year. All right, bro. No problem. Finn's take in the building, CB83. Good morning to him. So this Broncos situation is crazy. So we'll wait till week 5 when they play each other. So writing the Finns in the chat. Have them up here for 3 o'clock one-on-one. There'll be no panel for this one-on-one interview. No panels. So hope Finns have a good day at work this morning, today. So I'm going to get this kick started. Since, let me see. Yo, Finns, have a good day, fam. So, you heard what I said about Belichick. If you didn't, I think that Bob Kraft will give him one more time, one more chance next spring to get a number 1 receiver, free agency, and a running back. Or else, at this time, I'm talking about not this summer, next year. Next winter, when it's around Christmas time, you could start saying goodbye to Billy Belichick in New England. I said the window is closing on the Buffalo Bills. The Dolphins' ineptitude continues with the latest injury to Jalen Ramsey. He'll be out to December. What else? Oh, I blasted the Dolphins fan base, and they deserve that. And I guess I'm going to start talking about Patrick Mahomes now, since nobody's up here. We get this started with Patrick Mahomes. Kansas City is showing a grown-up attitude now. They are going to be tough to beat, folks, but their window is so wide open. Kelsey's getting older. They're going to have to think about getting his replacement. They don't have a number 1 receiver. The kid they got from the Giants last year is hurt again. Another injury. And this guy is special, folks. Patrick Mahomes of the world don't walk through the door. They just don't walk through the door. I remember back in February or March, Shake Money said, quote, it's because of Andy Reid. Shake Money, let me tell you something right now, and I hope you're listening. 24 teams, including the Dolphins, if Patrick Mahomes is available, they'll all be going after Patrick Mahomes. Buffalo wouldn't, Cleveland wouldn't, Cincinnati wouldn't, Baltimore wouldn't, the Jets wouldn't. They got Rodgers. The Chargers in Jacksonville will not go after him. Everybody else in the NFL would. Thank you, CB. Thank you, bro. CB, we're going to have a good conversation today at 3 o'clock, bro. I'm going to put it in one-on-one with you, bro. It's going to be fun. Oh, I can't wait, man. Talk to you for a little bit today. We'll have a good time up here. Hey, look, folks. You can be delusional if your quarterback is and you think that your quarterback is better than Patrick Mahomes. See, except for the Bengals and the Jets, they can say those words. The other 5 teams, what do they say? We can compete with Patrick Mahomes, which is true. Okay? These 4 quarterbacks here in the thumbnail, they'd be lucky if they're in Tua's category by the end of the year. Okay, and Tua's in a good place. Like I said, Tua had a great day, 7 touchdowns yesterday. Shout out to Tua Tagovailoa. CB's right about that. The Dolphins defense can't slow down the Chief offense. That is a fact. One of the few defenses that can slow down Kansas City. That is 1,000% correct. Miami's defense can do that. We'll see if the Jet defense can do that week 4 on a Sunday night. Okay? Why do I get the feeling on that Sunday night game, it will be a shootout, and the national media will make an excuse for the Jet defense? I think the Jet defense is good. I don't think it's Miami's defense. Even without Jalen Ramsey, Miami's defense is still top-notch, folks. He hasn't even played a game in Miami yet. Yo, what's up, stranger? Pull up. The link is right there. Pull up. Well, let me drop the link. Pull up. Tampa Supreme in the building. Talk about his Buccaneers. Yeah. Jalen Ramsey haven't had a game. Yeah, we exposed Mahomes. And Tampa Bay took our blueprint. The Bengals took our blueprint. How you neutralize Mahomes. Facts, CB. CB, we're going to have fun today, bro. We're going to have fun up here at 3 o'clock, bro. We're going to have fun today. We're going to have fun. We're going to have fun today talking about the Dolphins today. 3 o'clock. No panels. Shit. Yeah, Tampa, pull up, bro. So, I look at the Chiefs. I don't know if they're going to win the Super Bowl this year, but they're going to win another one. I hate to tell people that, but you know what? When you look at the AFC, folks, Kansas City is going to have to go through a landmine just to get back to the Super Bowl. And I'm going to tell you right now, if there's one defense, I believe that Tua, and this is for Dolphin fans now, that Tua can carve up, is the Kansas City defense. Trust me, that defense has been a fraud for a long time. Trust me. Got a special guest up here who haven't been up here in a hot minute. I love this young man's takes. Does a great job on his channel with clips of people having beef and roasting. See, Tampa Supreme in the building.
Going on, man?
How you been?
Everything been good, bro. I'm not excited for this year, man. Our Bucks gonna be 2-15. We got two of the worst quarterbacks of all time, Baker Mayfield and Cal Trash. So we gonna it's back to the struggle years, you know what I mean? But when you're true fans, you just gonna hope for the best, you know what I mean? But we're gonna be trash this year.
2-15, bro.
Yeah, 2-15, man.
Even in that weak ass division your team plays in.
I mean, when you look at last year, we had Brady and we were still trash. We won some games we should have won. So that was a very, very, very bad team last year. And it's gonna be much worse now because our quarterback play. I hope we get you think the boy from USC gonna be good? Cab Williams, Cleve Williams,
yeah, he'll be good for you.
You think he'll be a good player in NFL, good quarterback?
I agree.
They say he's like one of the top prospects of all time, so we'll see.
I spotted him last year, and I got a lot of pushback. You know, all these guys was in love with C.J. Stroud and Caleb and the other kid Bryce Young. Those two don't compare to Caleb Williams, bro. Caleb Williams is as close to a NFL quarterback than this. I don't mind about that, bro. In a long time, man. Yo, how you been? Yo, let me ask you something. Did you ever play the roast I've been doing up here, bro?
You know what? I didn't have any time to be on YouTube like that. Now, I've been busy with work, man.
I feel you.
So, but you know, one of my most popular videos is of you roasting old girl.
Yeah,
that's a classic video because of you, man. You went in like, I don't want to get on Mace's bad side, bro. Oh man, that was a classic video, man.
I did one today about a half hour ago. Check it out. I roasted the Miami Dolphin fan base today. You will love it.
Yeah, I want to check it out, man. But
yeah,
hey, thanks for having me on, man.
It's about 20 minutes in, and when I do the Dolphins, you'll hear me roasting their fan base. It's classic. You should take it, cut it, and post and paste it, bro. And you're gonna love that one, bro.
Hey man, I appreciate having me on, man. I got my daughter with me, so
it's okay, man. Yeah, I'm glad, man. I always want to talk to you, bro. I love your work, really.
Hey, we got to do a 1-on-1 about the NFL season, man. I'm gonna email you, all right?
You got it, man. I love you, man. You have a good weekend. Kiss your daughter for me, all right?
All right, buddy.
Be good, man. Tampa Supreme, everybody. Let me get back to football real quick. He talked about his Buccaneers. I didn't do the Buccaneers in my training camp. I know they're going to be bad. I know Amy Trask, her grandson, is competing with Baker Mayfield in Tampa right now. And Amy, I love you. Grandson, if he takes over that team, I think Tampa will be better off, believe it or not. Cal Trask is the starter. They'll be better off. I'll tell you right now. Excuse me, everybody. If Baker's your guy, good luck. Good luck. Good luck with that. Good luck. Seriously, good luck with that. If Baker's your guy, enjoy that. It's going to be a long year in Tampa. And unfortunately, Todd Bowles is going to take the hit because what Tampa Bay is going to do, they're going to fire Bowles. They're going to bring in an offensive mind. And they'll probably draft a new quarterback. Or I don't think Tampa will be 2-15, though. I don't think so. I can see the Buccaneers 6-11, which is still not good enough to get one of these quarterbacks. I can see them keeping Cal Trask and making him the full-time starter. Because if it's Baker, you got no shot, bro. I'll tell you that right now. And let me tell you something. I ain't say nothing about it yet. Desmond Ridder in that division is the wild card. Steve Smith has been trashing him. I don't know why Steve Smith don't like the kid. Don't like him. And I think he's going to surprise a lot of people, folks. I really do. I think Desmond Ridder is going to have a good year. I do. So, Carlos Santana traded to the let me think what team he got traded to last night. Pirates traded him to the was it the Cubs? Trying to think where Santana got traded to. I'll let you know in a minute. So I had some fun this morning. Killed the Dolphin fans, which was always good to do. I mean, you kill them, you have a good time. Whew. That was good. You know, killing them. So. Well, like I said, Miami, I got them winning that division at 12-5. I think they're the most talented team. I think that them playing Buffalo tough last year, I think the Dolphins are going to get off to a good start. I do. I think they're going to get off to a real good start. So it's going to be fun talking to CB later today, 3 o'clock Eastern time. A man who I truly have a lot of respect for. Great to hear from Tampa Supreme. It's been a while. Ooh. So that's going to be a good talk with CB today. I'm looking forward to that. I'm really looking forward to that today. I'm talking Dolphins with him today. We'll go around the NFL. That should be fun. So Ramsey's out to December. Ramsey's out to December. Burrow is going to be okay. He hurt his calf. Always get hurt in spring training. You know what I'm saying? Always gets hurt. We got a triangle war about to happen with Robert Saleh, Billy Turner. That bum is a Jet now. And Sean Payton, who blasted Hackett yesterday. That's something you don't see in the NFL. When the coach of another team blasts another coach. Doesn't happen. It happened. It sure damn did. Oh, man. Unbelievable. Unbelievable that that happened. Wow. Sean Payton went all in. So I got Finn's Take CB83 up here at 3 o'clock Eastern. One-on-one, me and him talking about the Dolphins, the state of the Dolphins, which I think is going to be interesting conversation. Between that. That's going to be some interesting combo. I'm going to have fun with that. I think me and him look at the Dolphins very, very similar. I mean, there's no fanboy in me, folks. You know I support the Dolphins. I'm a big Dolphins fan for 53 years, and I just ripped them an a-hole a little while ago, about an hour ago. It was fun ripping them like that. And these Dolphin fans, man, they got to understand that you got to get out this ineptitude, man, and stop putting this team on a pedestal when they haven't done a goddamn thing since I was in the 3rd grade. Think about 4th grade. Look what I just told you fools. They haven't done a damn thing since I was in the 4th grade. Now, when I was in high school, they made it to a Super Bowl. When I was in college, a freshman in college, they made it to another Super Bowl. And when I was a working man, they made it to an AFC title game. Ever since then, and they won their last playoff game in Y2K. And when you have an unbiased opinion like I do, I'm very unbiased. I mean, this is what happens when you're not a fanboy. You know what I'm saying? Checking for some more NFL news. Fair use, fair use. All right, that's Carl Hurd, who was good friends with Sean Payton, giving Sean Payton his due. And he ripped the Bronco organizations, paying his paychecks. But like I said, the Walmart people loved every minute of it yesterday. Miami and the Jets. Let me look at the week 5 in the NFL schedule. Take a look at that. Miami's the early game that day as they're playing the Giants. I'll do the Dolphins and the Giants. But I'll tell you, this Jet game is intriguing now. Whew, this Jet game is intriguing. Wow. You talk about all in. That was all in, folks. That shit, what Sean Payton did yesterday. Next week, we will celebrate Joe Thomas up here. And we'll celebrate Zach Thomas's greatness up here. As the NFL shall upgrade their news, I might add. All right. Whew. Now, let's go through the week 5 schedule. There we go. All right. Jacksonville and Buffalo in London. The early games, Giants at Miami, Ravens, Steelers. I don't care for Ravens, Steelers. The late game that day is the the Vikings and the Chiefs. Jets and Broncos. That's on CBS. So, and the Cowboys and the Niners is the night game on NBC. Let me see something. What is the early game on CBS? Guess CBS. You're going to get the Ravens and the Steelers. You're going to get that boring-ass Ravens-Steelers game. Jets-Broncos. We'll do that game exclusive on the doubleheader. We'll do the Ravens, the Jets, and the Broncos because of that Sean Payton rant, which I am still stunned that he did. I can't believe Sean Payton did that. I can't believe he did that. I am stunned Sean Payton did that. Let me see who else is going to the Hall of Fame. We're going to celebrate next week. We're going to celebrate Zach, both Thomases, Zach and Zoe. Joe Klecko, we will definitely celebrate. One of my favorite players. It's been Joe Klecko. Let me see who else. Let me see something. All right. We'll celebrate Rondé Barber next week. I can care less about Darrelle Revis, DeMarcus Ware, Joe Klecko, and of course the two Thomases. So I'll take a day out next week. Beginning on Monday, I will celebrate the great career of Joe Klecko. Do some retrospect on Joe Klecko's great career. 20 years overdue. He should have been in the Hall of Fame back in 2000, bro. That's how great of a player he's been. Kim Riley, I saw him play. Chuck Howley, Super Bowl MVP on the losing team. Joe Thomas, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So I will do Zach Thomas by himself. I'll do 2 a day, beginning with Joe Klecko and Darrell Revis. I want to get Revis out of the way. I'll do that on Monday. Revis on Monday with Joe Klecko, the 2 Jets. Tuesday, I'll do Don Coryell and Kim Riley. Wednesday, I'll do DeMarcus Ware and Chuck Howley. And Thursday, I'll do Rondé Barber and Joe Thomas. And then Friday morning, I will do Zach Thomas. And that will be the only person I will talk about next Friday afternoon. When I come back, will be all on Zach Thomas. So I will do all the Hall of Famers next week and give them their due. Next week. So what a morning. I mean, Mahomes, one of the all-time greats already, is looking at legacy. And he wants a third one within the next 2 seasons. I feel he will get that, but it's going to be tough for him. I mean, it's going to be tough for him. But if anyone can pull it off, it's him. Trust me on that. Yeah, what's up, Canes? You missed the nuclear bomb I laid on the Dolphin fans this morning. My man Tampa Supreme is going to post it later tonight. Oh, man, that had to be done, folks. If you was in here an hour ago, you heard me ripping the Dolphin fan base and Cap for Life Pete and Cap for Life Pete and Manzano ran out of here so fast. And I enjoyed doing it. Special one-on-one interview later this afternoon with CB83, 3 o'clock Eastern Time. I'll be doing exclusive one-on-one with him. And I'm going to be hitting it hard with him, too. Not about the Dolphins per se, but more, why are the fan base so delusional like they are? We're going to talk about that. I killed that clown. I don't know who it is, but I killed the clown who actually said that Tungaloova is better than Dan Marino. Are you fucking serious, Dolphin fool, to say statements like that?
What's up, miss?
What's up, bro? You missed the fireworks about an hour ago.
Man, I was still sleeping.
I know you was.
So what they say?
No, what I said. Not what they said. They weren't up here. They were in the chat. What came out of my mouth.
Damn.
What I said. I had to do it, bro. Oh, man. Yeah. I loved it.
That's tough. That's tough, bro. Man. That's tough.
Like
they ran out of here so quickly?
Yeah, bro. You gotta be kidding me. AFC Championship game a bust. You better make the playoffs first.
Shit, you better clinch a playoff spot first.
Exactly. Then you could talk
you don't
about
get that. You ain't gonna smell nothing. And this pineapple better stay healthy.
Again, and I killed them on this too. Like I said, if Jerry Jones would have cost the Cowboys over stupidity and ineptitude, a number one draft choice, a first round draft pick, the national media and the Cowboy fans will fucking lynch his ass, bro. Just like they lynched his ass when they let Jimmy Johnson go. Okay? If that was Woody Johnson, they would kill him. Pittsburgh wouldn't do something stupid like that. Okay? Green Bay, there'll be agents all over the country looking for Mark Murphy and Brian Gutekunst if they did something stupid like that. Okay? You cannot, I'll say it again, you cannot let your front office of ownership get away with doing idiotic, stupid things.
Some teams do, though.
Very rare they do.
Oddly enough.
Very rare. You know what the Bengal fans did back and that boy can vouch for this. Back in the early 2000s, when they became good, they still hated the owner and they still didn't show up.
Damn.
Our fan bases, folks, hold their damn teams accountable.
Shit.
Okay?
Shit, not this one.
Hell no.
I mean, some of us do, but for the most part, it's a small number.
Pathetic. But I'll have CB83 up here for a one-on-one later on today.
Nice.
Yeah. So he's going to pull up around 3 o'clock.
Should be awesome.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. You know.
How long are you going for?
I don't know, maybe half an hour.
Nice.
Then I gotta get some rest, get back for the night show, and talk about these 4 guys right here. This guy, which is Justin Fields, had a phenomenal day yesterday, throwing 70-yard, 80-yard rockets to DJ Moore. And I was talking about this earlier. Cleveland media is having a hard time dealing with how great Deshaun Watson is.
What? Why?
They've never seen a quarterback like this in 40 years, since Bernie Kosar, bro. It's a long time. Just like the Chicago Bear fans never seen a quarterback like Justin Fields.
So they're having a hard time?
Yeah, dealing with it. Yeah, they think it's a mirage.
Damn.
That's not the same in Green Bay.
I thought Dolphins fans were bad. Shit.
No, Dolphin fans are the opposite. They think Tua is Jesus. In Chicago and Cleveland, they think their quarterbacks is full of shit. That's what they think. And in Green Bay, I can't say enough about how Packer fans. Well, let me talk about this real quick. If you didn't catch it over the weekend, Aaron Rodgers was given a $250,000 rope in peace by Sauce Gardner, and he did a flex pose like brothers do when they think they're all that. Well, it was found out yesterday why Aaron Rodgers did that pose. When Aaron Rodgers redid his contract on Wednesday, the Green Bay Packer media and their fans, as we speak, are in an uproar with Aaron Rodgers. Now, let me say this, okay? And I'm being honest here. Do I think Christian Watson is as good as Garrett Wilson? No. Not for now. No. Maybe. Green Bay people are upset that Aaron ran away from a team that's just as young as the Jets. But he'd rather go to New York. And he took that massive pay cut on Wednesday. The same pay cut that the Packers asked him to, and he told the Packers no. The point to all of this is the flexing is that Aaron Rodgers is basically giving the Packers and their fan base the fuck you. I'm in the big city now, and everybody here is going to know how great I am by the end of the year.
Damn, that's tough.
Now, do I think the Jets right now is better than the Packers? Yeah. I'm not going to argue that. Okay. But I want to see, what's this? It's going to be August. I want to see 16 months from right now. That means Christmas Eve 2024, who's the better team? And I think it's going to surprise you who will be the better team.
Who do you think it's going to be?
Green Bay. So, Aaron, you, bro. I'm glad I'm not a Packer fan. Aaron, you can do what you want to do to the Packers, bro, and you're going to get away with it for now. But, Aaron, you got to let it go, bro. You got to let it go. The reason why you're in New York now and you're acting the way you're doing now, because now you're in a place where you're going to get the attention. And people are not going to run up to you like they do in Green Bay when they see you. And you like that shit.
Change the outcome.
That's true.
You like living in Soho where only the elitists of white folks can go, which is very true. I couldn't go to Soho, neither could you. You know, you like it where you're among your type of people, movie stars, rappers. You know, he was at the Drake concert over the weekend at Barclays.
Wow.
He's living it up, bro. And I get the feeling the Jets are going to get the best of him this year. Next year, I don't know. But this year, I think the Jets are going to get the best of Aaron Rodgers.
I mean, wasn't this the same guy who almost retired if it wasn't for the Jets?
Yeah. If you didn't know that story, we came out of the box and he saw his buddy Marcus. That's one of these billionaire guys he went to school with at Cal. He's a guy that does promotional speeches and stuff like that. Right. He was going to retire, but then things started to happen, which is he had buddies around the NFL telling him that Green Bay wants to get rid of him. And of course, he talked to Brett Favre, and he followed Brett Favre's path. Now he's the quarterback of the Jets. It's like Brett Favre, he can't make it up.
Well, didn't Favre finish up with the Vikings?
Yeah, because he only played 1 year with the Jets. It was a disaster.
Oh, shit. Aaron Rodgers may follow him to the damn Vikings.
No, in 25, he signed a 2-year, $75 million deal on Wednesday. So, this Aaron Rodgers and the Packers is never going to end.
It's an ongoing storybook.
Yeah. Now, the Jets, Dalvin Cook has arrived in New York. He's going to be at the facility tomorrow. He's going to meet with Woody Johnson on Sunday. And I don't know if he leaves the Jets with a contract. I don't know. But with all that cap space, and like Omar Kelly said, him and Elaine Poupard on their show yesterday with the Dolphins. It was a very good show yesterday. Poupard said he's not leaving New Jersey without a contract. I think it's 60-40.
Stephen Ross looks like a fool right now.
Why?
Because the man's going to go sign with a rival, most likely.
Now, the rival, by the way, that is loading up. They get
I know.
They get
See, I don't understand this guy's logic of being.
You want to know the difference? I'll tell you the
Of
difference.
being cheap.
No, it's not being cheap. I'll tell you what it is. And I hate to do this, but I'm going to do it. It comes back to what I've been saying all along. Do you have a marquee player on your team right now on offense? Yes, you do. But he doesn't play the position you want your marquee player to play. And that has been the Dolphins' problem for the last 30 years. I mean, you got your quarterback, but he's all right. He's not elite. It's what it is.
Some of these guys, they call him elite.
And that's why they got blasted this morning by me.
Some of these guys say that he's
So
the next
fucking
them.
don't let me say it about Tua, bro. I'm taking the high road with Tua, bro. I just say he's all right. You can win games with him. That's what I'm saying. That's why the Dolphin fans got roasted up here this morning. That's why they got roasted.
And some of these guys, they say that he's elite.
He's not elite. If he was elite, he wouldn't be 15. Okay. He's all right. So if you haven't heard my vent on the Dolphins, Tampa Supreme, I'm pretty sure it's going to put it up tonight. So be looking forward to it. Goddamn. Oh, man. I had Pete in here. I had Manzano in here. And I had what's his face in here? It's Cap. And after I ripped them, I dropped the link. They were all
They were all gone.
yeah, they all left.
Yeah. So you telling me these three guys ran?
Yeah, they all left, bro. Once I
Come
ripped them, they left.
on.
The truth hurts.
Come on, Cap. Come on, Manzano. Come on, Pete. Man, don't tell
No,
me
Pete,
this is
Pete,
facts.
Pete and me are good as long as I don't support Tua. He can't stand Tua, so I don't hate Tua. He can't stand Tua.
I dropped the bomb on Pete. I was like, don't be surprised if Skylar gets cut for Mike White.
That's not happening, bro. Especially after what Omar Kelly said yesterday. That's not gonna happen.
Then they're gonna cut Mike White then?
I can see them doing it, yeah. Or he'll be the third string. He's looked horrible, bro. Well, Skylar's looked a lot better. You could tell Skylar Thompson worked on himself during the offseason. Mike White looks horrible, bro. And let me say it right now. If Mike White is third string, that's another ripping I'm going to do on fucking Chris Greer and Mike McDaniel. You should have went out and got Carson Wentz, bro, and call it a day.
These guys do the opposite.
And that's why these guys are inept. And you can't make this stuff up about the Dolphins, folks. Now you got Jalen Ramsey out to December. You can't make this up. God damn.
I mean, he's out for December. He might as well just miss the whole entire year because he ain't gonna be the same player.
Dolphins better be lucky that this kid Smith looks damn good. They'll survive about Ramsey for the first whatever game says. You know why? He never played for the Dolphins anyway. It's not like he was on the team last year.
Yeah, but it's not a good look that he signs here and he's hurt. First
They
year.
only give up a third round pick for him. It's nothing.
What contract did they give him?
They just kept this contract he had with the Rams. That's all.
Which was
I don't
that?
care about the money. As long as that guy can perform when he comes back, that's
What was
all
the
that matters.
contract they give him though?
I don't. He makes like $20 million. I don't care. I don't think they should care either. They know that he's going to perform when he comes back. Look, let's call it like this, shall we? The only player that Dolphin fans and media cares about is number one. That's it.
Damn.
That's all they care about. And I've been saying that all along about the Dolphin fan base. All they care about is the quarterback. He throws 40 touchdowns and they go 6-11, they're happy.
Damn.
They can brag all winter long. We got a franchise quarterback, and he's better than this guy, and he's better than that guy.
He ain't better than no Herbert, that's for sure.
That's all Dolphin fans care about, folks. What does the quarterback do? And like I said, they go 6-11. He throws 40 touchdowns. They don't care. They're happy.
And this is why I'm glad that I have the Canes.
What? Mario Cristobal continuing his phenomenal recruiting?
Yeah.
Got the goddamn Florida State wide receiver going for a visit. God damn, Mario.
And yet, some of these Florida State fans still say the Miami's trash.
Now, Miami is scary, bro. They're getting better and better and better. They're getting better.
Try telling this to Florida State fans. They don't see it.
I'll let CB know about it later this afternoon.
He ain't gonna believe it.
He doesn't have to believe it. It's facts. I don't know if Miami's better than Florida State. I don't know, but I know Miami's recruiting.
Yeah.
That's all that matters to me. But they're not getting scrub ass third star recruits like fucking Al Golden used to bring in here, and fucking whoever was before that idiot who just left.
Yeah, Manny Diaz. Yeah, that guy was a crazy person.
Shit, that stupid ass turnover chain.
He's doing a good job at Penn State, though. I'm not gonna lie.
That's what he does best. He's
Yeah,
a coordinator. He's a coordinator, not a head coach.
Yeah.
That's what he does best. Me and CB up here, 3 o'clock Eastern, 3:05 to be exact. Talk
That should be awesome.
some Dolphins. He's again, and I'm not going to disrupt the brother's dream. He's talking Super Bowl. I told him, only if you get cooked, you don't get cooked. I don't know about that.
You gotta win a playoff game first.
Yeah, that's right.
If you don't win a playoff game, that's dream over with.
Hey, it's like I said, I got them winning the division. It's not like I don't think they're good. I think they're damn good. I think they're very underrated. But they got to win that playoff game, bro. It's been a long time.
They gotta make the playoffs first.
That's true. It ain't going to be easy.
Not even that.
Especially if that your quarterback is not on the level of the other 8 that you're competing against. Only 7 gets in. And he can get in. I can say that right now. You got a defense. And hopefully to the Lord, the damn coach put in that goddamn running game.
Let me ask you something, Mace.
Yeah, go ahead.
What is the point of the coaching staff sticking a camera onto his helmet?
Into whose helmet? Tours?
Yeah.
Oh, because they monitor his TD says about him. to see what reads he's doing. Like if he's doing one read like TD claims he does, and TD's right to a degree, or has he have grown up as a quarterback where he could look at the first guy, the second guy, the third guy. That's why they have a camera in his helmet, because they're looking at him, how he's running the team out on the field on offense.
Okay. Huh. Yeah, all this stuff is new to me, honestly. I never seen a quarterback have a camera on their helmet. That's kind of crazy to me.
Hey, it's 2023 NFL, bro.
I mean, in the olden days, they didn't have all this stuff.
Because technology has evolved, man.
Yeah.
I mean, just look at the helmet, how big it is.
Yeah, it is.
Shit, bro. You folks love my rant earlier this morning. I kind of loved it too. It had to happen.
You probably won't see any Dolphins fans around here for a while.
And I won't miss them. That's a less of a headache for me.
I mean, you can't sugarcoat bad, man.
It's not bad. What, you know what's worse about them, bro?
What?
It's mediocrity, bro.
That's what I'm saying. You can't sugarcoat the actual truth.
You had a chance to get Aaron Rodgers at 2. They take Ronnie Brown.
You had a chance to get Lamar Jackson. They passed on him.
Yeah, but the player they took, if they were just, if you know, oh my God.
You had a chance to get Herbert. You
Folks,
passed on him.
this is what I'm talking about with the Dolphins. I'm gonna bring this up when I talk to CB today. The Herbert thing, it is what it is. I'm gonna bring up this one. You fucking trade Minka Fitzpatrick, and with that pick you take Austin Jackson. Are you fucking serious, bro? God damn. Oh man. Oh my God.
And some of these
man.
guys want to take on Ross and Greer's side.
I don't think there's nothing wrong with Greer. Ross is a whole different scenario. Greer doesn't bother me, because for all of his fuck ups in drafting, and I give Flores more credit for the 21 draft, he does make up for it with good trades.
I guess.
I mean,
guess, Mace. I don't know.
if that idiot wouldn't have fucked up giving up that we lost that pick in this past year's draft, who knows what Chris Greer would have done with those 2 picks? Who knows? You probably would have gotten the best running back available, or the best tight end. It would have been the first tight end in the draft. And a linebacker. Or a running back. Or like they took the kid from South Carolina. They could have done a number of things, bro. Instead, we got the kid from South Carolina. Okay.
I still say
okay.
they should have took Stevenson.
I'm still laughing. I'm gonna ask these guys how you think the Dolphins did. All these motherfuckers said A+. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, bro. You do an A+ when guys are all pros, bro.
It's the delusional
oh God
mindset, man. That's what it is.
Oh man, you can't make this shit up.
And the problem is, not all of us have that.
Yeah, they overshadow.
Yeah.
They overshadow the what you call it. I mean, well, I can't wait to do Marino up here in a couple of weeks.
I haven't. For me, I haven't had all this Super Bowl aspirations, AFC championship aspirations, and it's because I look at all the teams that have won Super Bowls and have won the AFC. They had more of a complete team than we do.
The only way I have Super Bowl aspirations for this team, they get Darvin Cook. They do that, then like I said, they'll win it. If the Jets get them, then Miami is where I think they are. They'll win the division, and I don't know what they do after that. With their ineptitude, I don't know what they do after that.
Who's the more scary team, New York or us?
It depends on who gets Darvin Cook. But if you're talking right now, Miami, because no one's talking about them.
That's true.
Everything is Jets this, Jets that.
My biggest question is, will Tua be figured out?
We're going to find out very early, too.
And if that happens, it's a wrap.
Again, I think you get that running game going, let Tua do play action, he's going to be fine. Got the best receiving core in the league. But if everybody knows it's going to be slant or bombs away, then...
If we're crying out loud, get rid of the damn football.
He should put up big numbers this year, though. Tungala should put up big numbers.
I just don't want to see him get lit up like he did last year. That was kind of scary, and I must admit that.
What, the concussions?
Yeah, seeing him on the floor, froze up and all that, man, that was scary, honestly.
I
I
don't know why
felt bad for
Laurel,
the kid.
I don't know why Laurel got a kick out of that. I don't think that was funny at all.
I felt bad for the kid, and honestly,
Yeah.
if I was in his shoes, I would have retired, honestly. And you know why? I want to be there for my kids and not have no issues.
I agree with that, but I think with him again, a Darwin Cook would do wonders for him, bro. He will do wonders for him.
It seems to me like this front office sees it otherwise.
Yeah, because Chris Greer is the type that he wants to be proven right. That's
I don't know, man. I tell you, I don't, man. It's something about Chris Greer that has me shaking my head. It's like I look at other teams, like for example, the Steelers and the Packers. They have solid GMs. Us, shaky.
well, the problem with him is he doesn't know how to draft. Omar Kelly says that all the time. You don't know how to draft.
Yeah, man. I'm tired of being mediocre.
That's the problem. You just answered your own question. That's it. These fools don't realize this. They've been mediocre for a long time.
I think it's because they don't want to think about it. That's what it is. And I don't blame them at all. Because honestly, I wouldn't want to think about it either. If that makes sense.
It's reality, though. Gotta live with it as a fan. That's why what gets me away with it is I love the NFL. So,
I mean, honestly,
yeah, go ahead.
I like seeing my grandfather's and my dad's teams doing well. I'm not just for the Dolphins.
Yeah, I know.
Because this team right here, oh man, I don't know about all this. And it's sad that I gotta feel that way.
It's reality, bro. They have to prove it. They have to prove it. That's why I've always been saying, this is, again, you don't hold your team accountable. Dolphin fans, a long time ago, you talking 40 years ago, should have been telling the front office and the owner, we'll believe it when we see it. Instead, Dolphin fans always jump into the pool and drown every year.
Yeah.
They always, we're going to the Super Bowl. Nothing less than the AFC title game is a bust. How the hell are you going to say that? And you've been irrelevant for 30 years. You had Ricky Williams, okay? This is all you need to know about the Dolphins, okay? You had Ricky Williams and the two of the greatest running back in the history of the NFL years, other than Barry Sanders. You had them go back to back. You go 11-5 and 10-6. Those 2 years you didn't make the playoffs either year. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know.
Oh man, I don't know.
That's all you need to know, bro.
And then when we speak the truth about the team, they want to blast us.
No, let them blast you guys and me too, but at the end of the year, there's no results, and it's the same old story. What they're gonna say? Same old shit.
I don't know. All I know is I've been catching a lot of hell lately.
Oh, don't worry.
I really don't appreciate it.
I will troll these Dolphin rooms if they don't win a playoff game all winter, spring, and summer long. I mean, I bet you if they didn't make the playoffs and win a playoff game and then they lose a tough game, all of them be disappointed because they didn't make the championship game. Instead of being happy that they finally won a goddamn playoff game. I'll say it again. I said it on my rant this morning. I think 95% of all Dolphin fans never see them win nothing. Nothing. Now, a playoff game, like I said, 3 playoff appearances since 2001. That's 22 years span, only 3 playoff trips. If that's not mediocre to comical, I don't know what is.
That's crazy.
I don't know what is. It's comical, bro.
Yeah, some of these
facts are facts, man.
Some of these fans are delusional.
Most of them are delusional.
Big time.
I think it's the Florida Sun, bro.
Super Bowl or bust. AFC Championship or bust. We can't even win a playoff game when we're thinking like that. The hell?
The one that got me heated, and I had to blast that person. Whoever said this shit is Tua is better than Marino. All day, I ripped that person an asshole, bro.
Tua's not even on Marino's butt.
Boy, folks, I'll say it again. August 26th, be up here on a Saturday night, 6:30 Eastern Time. The greatness of the aura and greatness of one Daniel Constantine Marino, Miami's last super mega star quarterback 24 years ago. God damn. You can't make this shit up, bro.
How many quarterbacks have they had
Since Marino, let me go check that out.
that were bust and
They never drafted none high but Tannehill, and it wasn't Tannehill's fault. They just never gave him an offensive line. No, Tannehill put up some decent numbers in Miami, but he wasn't. What killed Ryan Tannehill is he's not that it guy, and that's the problem with Miami. They don't get the it quarterback. Tua is not it. I can tell you that right now. He's not it.
some of these guys they think he
You know
is.
who's it? I'll tell you who's it. Okay, Joe Burrow is it. Aaron Rodgers is it. This man right here, let me bring him up. And if you argue with the white man about this young man right here, the white men are going to blast you around the NFL, bro. You want to know who's the next Jesus to the NFL pundits? Let him win a playoff. Let this guy get on a playoff run this year. Let me find him. Let this kid get in a playoff run this year. You'll never hear the end of it, bro. Bring him up. If this kid wins the playoff game this year, you'll never hear the end of it. We'll get this out of here. If he wins the playoff game this year, you'll never hear the end of it.
He probably will too.
I don't know about that. I give Tua a much better chance to win a playoff game over Justin Herbert. I give Tua a much better chance to win a playoff game over Herbert. I do. I give Tua a better chance. I give him a better chance. The team's better, and the team is better. Plus, I think if the Dolphins accomplish anything this year, win a playoff game. That's it. They do that, Dolphins will be fine. They'll be fine. Moving forward. I think in that Buffalo playoff game and that Saturday night game before Christmas, the Dolphins showed a lot of guts playing in bad weather. They really did. They accounted themselves well. All Dolphin teams would have got ran out of the building, embarrassed. Miami played well both of those games on the road. That impressed me about the Dolphins. One thing I'll say about the Dolphins, under McDaniel, they're gaining a good mental frame. They're getting tougher. That's what I mean. They're getting tougher mentally with McDaniel. You know, you can see it. This is not the same old soft ass Dolphins anymore. The pussy Dolphins. This is not fucking Free Willy anymore.
Oh shit! Free Willy. Oh my god.
The Dolphins are
Actually
gaining
went there.
toughness, bro. I give them that, bro. They really are, bro. Dolphins are getting tougher mentally, bro. That's a good thing. It's like I said this morning. They lost Ramsey. He never played for them. Smith, Cahill, Dolphins will be fine. Defense will be fine. Especially with Fangio as the corner. The Dolphin defense could be fine. I'll say it for the 2,500,066 times, folks. They got to establish that running game. They got to pound that football and let Tua, with his accuracy, attack them in play action. The Dolphins will be lethal on offense. The problem with them, folks, is like I've been saying, their fan base is too idiotic and delusional, and they always find a way to do dumb shit. It's like Armando Salguero used to tell me, the Dolphins just do dumb things. Dumb shit, they do. Stephen Ross last year, you got to be kidding me. And this fan base didn't hold that nigga accountable? This goes to show you how idiotic their fan base is, bro.
I think it's all the beer and smoking that some of these guys do that fries their brain.
And in the heat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Being in the heat too much. The Florida sun has blinded them, bro.
I mean, I don't like to say that, and I hope I don't offend nobody, but man, if you're going to go see a game and you're going to get drunk or even get high in the sun, that's a bad decision.
I'm just talking about them down there being in the sun every day. I could tell you something. In New York, they're not like that. I heard in LA, they're the best Dolphin fans. It's the ones in LA, bro. Omar Kelly cannot wait to go to LA to do that game week 1. They said the Dolphin fans out there for a barbecue, for a party for the fan base, but they do a real good job with the way they handle themselves. I don't think the fans in South Florida are bad. I just think the shit that comes out of their mouths, bro, is crazy, man. Give me a second, bro. I know what that is. Give me a second. Yeah, I just think that again, I just think that their fans, bro, I don't know, bro. I guess they're all in denial, bro. That's what it is, man.
Yeah, pretty much.
They can't accept that they've been mediocre. You can argue. Let's do it. 86, 87, 88, 89, they didn't make the playoffs. 90, they made it. 91, they didn't make it. 92, they got to the championship game. So in that 6-year span, they missed the playoffs 5 times. 93, understandable, they collapsed. Marino wasn't there anymore. He was hurt with the Achilles, okay? 94, they gave that game away to the Chargers. They should have won that game. Stojanovic missed that field goal. And 95, they got destroyed by Buffalo. 96, they didn't make the playoffs. 97, shut out by New England. 98, they had a big game against the Bills and then lost 38-7 to Denver. 99, Dan Marino's last ever win as a professional quarterback, came back in the Kingdom, and Marino threw the big touchdown pass late in the game. They won that one. Then the disastrous worst playoff game loss ever, 62-7. 2000, Lamar Smith, one of the greatest playoff performances ever. They got shut out by the Raiders the next week. And then from that game on, when they beat the Colts in overtime. Look at the last 23 years, bro.
Huh.
3 playoff trips in 22 years. That's not acceptable. And yet,
Crazy.
these delusional fans think that they're going to the Super Bowl. I don't know what to tell you. Now, if you get Dalvin Cook, then you have a great chance to lift up the trophy. I'm not making it. I'll pick them to win the Super Bowl if they get Cook. But if Cook goes to the Jets, just get a playoff win. That's it. Get a playoff win and then build from that next year.
I don't even think this team is good enough to get that.
Damn. I give them a very good chance to get a playoff win this year.
I don't, man. Let's see what happens with this team because week by week, we don't even know on which team, we're gonna get. Like I don't know how many games last season that I watched. We started out slow, and then we lost the game. Hell, I would say more than half our games we started out slow and we lost.
I don't know, man. We'll see. I'm hoping they win a playoff game this year. I'm hoping that they win a playoff game. That's as far as I go. After that, if they win a playoff game, I don't know what happens after that.
Keep your big mouth shut.
My mom say wishful thinking.
Thank you, Miss Maria. How are you? Oh, man.
She said if they tried hard enough, then maybe it's possible.
Yeah. It's like I said, if anything, in my opinion, that McDaniel is done. McDaniel is giving his team mental toughness. Like, if they lose a playoff game, they're not going to lose getting blown out. You're going to see, like last year, there was nick and talk of a backup quarterback in Buffalo.
Yep.
You know, they got tougher mentally, and that's a good thing. Because that shit hasn't happened in Miami in God knows when.
Years.
Hell yeah. You're talking what? 40 years ago, the Killer Bees?
I say since Dan Marino was here.
Yeah. Marino was that tough, bro.
Because all the coaches we had in the past were soft.
Yep. But that's the way Dolphins like their players.
Soft.
Yep. Good community guys. You got a bum like Mike White, who right now is Skylar Thompson is running laps around, bro. It's not even close. I'll go another 15 minutes and then I'm out of here. I'll be back tonight. We're going to do Jordan Love tonight. Got some stories about Mike. We got some stories about Matt LaFleur tonight when we talk about him. And Justin Fields is the wild card in the NFL right now at quarterback. The Bears have basically told him, you get us where we need to go, yeah, which means get us 9-8, or there's a great quarterback crop coming out next year, and you will be replaced. And Justin Fields, God bless him. He's acting like Cam Newton now, calling himself the 5th greatest running quarterback of all time. He'll pass for over 4,000 this year. He feels right now that he's the best. He's unstoppable right now. And there's a lot of people in Chicago not feeling his mouth right now. And for his sake, I hope he backs up what he says, because if we don't, he'll be on a new team next year. I'll tell you that.
Well, let's be serious. The Bears haven't been anything since Devin Hester was there.
They were pretty good, but that was with Mitch Trubisky. But I think the problem with the Bears is, again, we got a quarterback here that this GM didn't draft. And that's why Fields knows that his job is on the line this year in Chicago. And like I said, it'll be interesting for him. I'm pulling for him. I think a lot of people are. But if he goes 6-11, folks, which is very possible, I think you will see him traded next March. And it'll be interesting, the team that gets him. I don't know, but he is a good player. And I think the Bears really want to go back to that, hand off the football to the running back, which I love, by the way.
What help do the Bears have for Fields, though?
They built him an offense, bro. That's why yesterday he was throwing 80-yard rockets to DJ Moore.
Does he have an O-line?
O-line's good. It should be decent this year. His problem, to me, is his defense.
Yeah, if you don't have a defense, then good luck on that one.
But I don't think the GM cares. I think the bottom line is this. They don't win. They have all the excuses to trade him away so they don't have to pay him.
Damn. That's terrible.
What, for he's not their quarterback? Speaking of owners, I don't know why this has been happening, but the Cleveland Sports Talk channel has been coming up in my algorithms, and Jimmy Haslam and his wife had a press conference on Wednesday, and they asked Jimmy, is the coach is safe? He said he's not going to talk about it right now. I can tell you right now, if they don't win 11 games, folks, there'll be a new coach in Cleveland next year, and it will be a job that a lot of coaches will want, because if you can win with the Cleveland Browns, you will be immortal in NFL lore. That, and the way this team is right now, that will be a very attractive job to a lot of coaches who's out of work right now.
Yeah, if they don't get rid of Watson.
No, he'll never get rid of him. No. Watson to Jimmy Haslam does nothing wrong. He's not Giannis. Watson does nothing wrong.
Enough said.
Well, let me ask you this. Who you think, well, Giannis already did it, but if Watson does win a Super Bowl, and I think Cleveland has an opportunity to come out of the AFC, I may pick them to come out of the AFC. Who do you think they'll celebrate more, Giannis or Watson in the United States? That's the easy answer.
I say Mr. Watson, because football is bigger.
That, and also a lot of the NBA players don't respect Giannis.
Damn.
Yeah, they don't respect him.
Yeah,
a lot of NBA fans don't respect him either.
Well, they should.
All right, Damon Lillard said he will consider expanding his teams. I know there is one team out there that will make the trade with the Trailblazers right now and will give Portland everything they want.
Spurs.
And that is the Utah Jazz, 5 number ones, and Abaji, who I will take any day of the week to come off the bench or be my starting small forward. And that will give Portland a lot of bench depth, something they haven't had in 20 years, and also will give them 5 number 1 draft picks. And Lillard will be going home back to Salt Lake City where he played college. So, and he likes in Salt Lake City. He met his wife in Salt Lake City. So that will make sense to me as a fan. And if he goes to the Jazz, that will put Utah in the top 3 in the West with the Lakers and the Nuggets.
And they won't win shit.
If they get him, I can see them winning the whole thing very easily. Yes, I can. Utah is loaded. They're giving up nothing to get Lillard, bro. One of the best NBA rivals, Denver and Utah. That's looking more and more. Denver requested to get their rings against the Jazz right next to each other, Colorado and Utah. Denver to Salt Lake is not that far of a drive. So I know that a lot of Utah
goes
fans
to Utah.
Wow.
He can forget about a title.
That if he goes to the Jazz, that elevates that franchise, and the fans there will love him because he went to college there. Always give him a standing ovation. Gave him a routing ovation at the All-Star game this year. He loves it out there too.
So go to Utah.
QZ, good morning, family.
Take mommy off your list. Good
No,
day,
they
sir.
want him. He wants to, he's thinking of expanding his list, which is good for him.
Yeah, and take mommy off your list.
Well, if he goes somewhere else, then Miami's off his list. He won't be playing in Miami. He'll be playing elsewhere. I still think he'll end up in Miami.
I don't know about all that.
That Rowdy got to do his work, bro. Go get a couple more teams to get Portland what they want.
They have a team that wants to jump in the mix for heroes. It's just Portland doesn't want to budge. If you ask me, I don't think they want to trade him at all.
No, they do. They have to get rid of him.
Yeah, they just want 14 or 15 draft picks and a whole bunch of players. Shoot, they want a Christmas.
They need a bench. They need a bench.
They want a Christmas gift.
Exactly. Just like Minnesota gave Utah last year, and Cleveland gave Utah last year. You're damn right.
I don't blame them though, man, because Lillard's a good player. So I understand.
Top 75. You heard me and Auntie the other night go
the
at
man's
that
a good
again.
player, so I understand. I completely understand, man, honestly.
Oh, that was yesterday morning when me and Auntie went off about that.
I was up here too.
Yeah, me and Auntie, bro. QZ in the building. Thanks for coming by, family. QZ said, what's up to you, Canes?
What's up, QZ?
That's for you, QZ. Oh, yeah, folks. Oh, man. So if you missed it this morning, it was about the 22, 23-minute mark when I went in on the Dolphins and their fan base. But I also said, to be fair, I said they will win the division at 12-5.
Yeah, that's pushing it.
I destroyed Bill Belichick this morning. I gave his career record, and I said that the reason why he's on the hot seat, he ran Tommy Brady off. Okay. And Buffalo, I just told the truth. The window is closing on them. And if they don't win, Buffalo has to win the Super Bowl. They cannot just get there and be 0-5 in Super Bowls. They have to get there and win it. If they don't get there, folks, then it's complete failure and their window is closed because the Jets in Miami are just better. Okay? And I'll guarantee you Miami will win in Buffalo week 4. I guarantee you that. It's going to be beautiful weather in Orchard Park, probably like 63 degrees, nice breeze. Tua should have a nice day picking them apart in the play action. Right now, I got the Dolphins at right now I got the Dolphins. The first month of the season, I got them 3-1.
I don't know, man. I'm waiting to see for those games.
Oh, we'll see on opening day. I'll have the. Oh, friend, you live in South Florida. You'll see that game, right? As the late game.
I don't
Or
know.
Are they going to give you the Eagles?
Last year they didn't show it.
Damn. I got the ticket, so I'm gonna be watching that game right in front of me, and behind me on my TV is Jordan Love against Justin Fields. You know I'm gonna be watching that game. So, tribute to Dan Marino. Saturday night, August 26th. Be here for it, and especially for all you Dolphin fools who believe Tua is better.
Tua ain't better than no damn Herbert. Sup the cat.
No, I'm not talking about Herbert. I'm talking about Dan Marino.
He's definitely not even on the man's butt.
And again, my question to Dolphin fans when I start doing my community page will be, have any of you seen them win a playoff game?
Oh, man. You asking to have some of them cry.
The last team, folks, only 3 teams did it in the Super Bowl era. And they did it back to back to back. The 1999 Rams, the 2000 Ravens, and the 2001 Patriots are the only teams who didn't make the playoffs the year before and won the Super Bowl. Oh, let me throw in one more. Well, make it 2 more. The 49ers, who didn't make the playoffs, and the Redskins didn't make the playoffs, and they wanted to win the Super Bowl. So that's 5 times. Remember, Dallas played against Detroit in the playoff game and lost. They came back, and their dynasty began. So at least Dallas played in a playoff game. Okay. I can't think of any other team that's done it, that came out of nowhere and won a Super Bowl, other than the Ravens, the 49ers, the Ravens, the 49ers, the Redskins, the St. Louis Rams, and the Patriots. That's 6 teams in the history of the Super Bowl era. I wonder if this is shots fired. Let me see. If it's shots fired, I'll let you know what's going on here. Let me read this. All right, Dwayne Wade praising Jason Tatum's greatness in the latest Sports Illustrated issue.
Not surprised.
I'm surprised. So D Wade showing love to Jason Tatum.
Same guy that rocks women's clothing.
I'm gonna leave that alone. I ain't losing my channel.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave that alone too. I'm just shocked, honestly. But then
You are?
again, I understand. So, yep, you still there, Mess?
Yeah, I'm right here. I heard what you said. Yeah, I heard you. You said you're shocked, but you understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
And I think he did it because of in support of his daughter. So I get it.
Why his daughter like Jason Tatum?
No, the clothing I'm talking about. He switched from a male to a female, so I understand why he did that. He's showing her support.
Yeah, man. I feel you.
I get it.
Yeah. Oh, let me go over here. I forgot.
But then again, not everybody understands.
That is true.
So
What you just said is on point.
and when it comes to being a parent in general, a parent will love their kid no matter if they're this, that, and what have you.
That's true. To a
So
point.
so I see where he's coming from. So
Yeah. All right. You didn't hear the news. The other day, the Angels have pulled Shohei Ohtani off the table, which I think was very stupid by them. They're in Toronto this weekend. They're hot right now, but let's see when they come back from Atlanta next week where they're at. Because I'll say it again, to lose Ohtani for a first round pick is insane. Insane.
who's doing that?
The Angels.
For a first round pick? What?
Yeah,
What?
they're gonna lose him as a free agent for a first round pick. Yeah. Real talk.
Damn. That's terrible.
Yeah.
Wow. That
I
guy
do
is
not
worth more than a
see
first round pick.
I do not see the Angels coming out of the American League.
Damn.
That is really dreamland, bro.
Hmm.
And I'm talking real talk. That is delusional. And there's a lot of those fools who believe that too.
Well, that's on them.
That's right. It's on them. College football in a month. I know Canes is looking forward to it.
Oh yeah.
September 2nd, the rematch with Texas A&M at Miami.
I got
Last
the
year. Nick, go ahead.
I got the Hurricanes 9-3, 10-2.
I do too.
Or even undefeated, man. Who knows? And I can see us upsetting Florida State, Texas A&M, and Clemson Tigers.
You know what the sad thing about the Miami Hurricanes is?
What?
Their season always ends in early to mid-September.
I think that's gonna change this year, miss.
I hope so. Lionel Messi scored 2 goals the other night, and
Yeah, that was awesome.
the world is going crazy. Was you up here when I had eye test up here?
I don't think I was. No.
I gotta tell Manzano this. One of his other assignments is he has to cover Lionel Messi.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, he told me that the other night when he was up here.
That's awesome.
Yeah. He showed some new pictures with him, with Jim Nance, with the dancers of the Big Free League, Josina Anderson. So give that brother credit.
That's awesome, man.
A lot of people pumped up to see Lionel Messi. I think this move is the best thing that ever happened to the MLS.
I'll tell you this much: Miami better win at least one championship with him.
I can see that.
Because they have no excuses.
Yeah, but let's be real. Is the media down there gonna cover them like they do the Dolphins?
Knowing that the majority of Miami is Latino,
A lot of Argentinians down there.
they might.
Okay.
And I
I
say
can see
this
that.
because there's a lot of cities down there that have soccer fields.
Yeah, we got a lot of soccer fields here in the Bronx. It's replaced the basketball courts and the baseball fields.
So I think they might cover him more than the Dolphins. And that's because of the Latino community.
Okay.
And I think that Cap for Life or Manzano will back me up on that.
I'm pretty sure.
Hell, even Miami, I think, will back me up too.
Okay. Well, I'm done, bro. I'll see you tonight.
All right, man. What time about?
8 o'clock.
All right, man. See you then, and you have a good rest of your day.
All right, man. Cap,
All right,
hold up. Cap got Cook Watch in the chat.
Hey, Cap, salute, bro.
Yeah. Have a good afternoon, everybody. Cap, you be good. Come by tonight, all right? No.